Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. One step closer to finding out what was the role when it comes to Daniel Kinahan and his involvement with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. We know he was paid consultation fees by Bob Arum. Everything was supposed to be a secret. We know Deontay Wilder has come out here and he claims he has the proof that he was done wrong. He was cheated. Now, one thing for sure, and I want to make this crystal clear, there is no proof of any wrongdoing when it comes to those fights between Wilder and Fury. No proof of them being fixed. But there's so many interesting details surrounding those fights to where you can't you can't help but stop and say to yourself, something doesn't seem right here. We should hold our horses and not take it to the stupid. Now, for all the UK boys out there, let me just go ahead, man, and let me share this with you. Let me enlighten you a little bit here, right? 80% of UK boxing fans believe Tyson Fury cheated. 20% feel that it's just the Yanks who are over here trying to hold on to, like they say, skinny legs Wilder. Some even think that it's a racial thing. To that I say, in the most respectful way, to that 20% of the UK fans talking out your cock hole. Hey, yo, hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. Don't get mad at Hood Champion. Get mad at the cops who say running scared. Daniel Kinahan's dad and brother next targets. And the cops are not done yet. Want to uncover boxing involvement. Uh-oh. I'm sure that's making some of y'all real uncomfortable over there. That 20% that's sipping tea and eating little biscuits and shit. Why do I have to come out here and have this conversation? And y'all act like I'm doing something wrong. You got the damn investigators telling the mob boss, his dad, his brother, and everyone else involved, we're not done yet. They're trying to not only nail the brother and dad to the wall and all the cartel members to the wall, they're looking at this crime organization and saying, hey, we're going at everybody. And to me, they should. They should. Go at them. It's interesting to me. I want to know more. But, you know, me as the boxing guy, I'm like, I really want to know what's going on with old Tyson Lucky Fury. Old Luke, where are you? Come on out there, Lucky Fury, where you at? Deontay Wilder right now looking real good, isn't he? 20% of the UK boxing fans out there who think that Tyson Fury is innocent. Yeah, right now, y'all looking real uncomfortable. What's going to happen is you're going to see a dismantling, I think, of boxing as a whole. If these investigators decide they want to start digging deep, they want to come out here and unearth the facts, like Deontay Wilder said. He said, I have the facts. Well, Deontay, first of all, how you doing, brother? 80% of the UK fans support you 100%, Deontay. So let me just go ahead and put that out there. So, Deontay, you're not alone in this battle for justice. But that other 20%, they don't even wake up in the morning, floss and brush their teeth and wash their face. They just jump on the internet and start talking shit. They don't even clean their cock hole. They nasty. When law enforcement make it their objective to come and dismantle every organization, every business, any business relationship, or anyone who had involvement with somebody like Daniel Kinahan, that means that they probably be coming into boxing too. Now they're gonna get involved in boxing. I'm telling you, man, people are gonna get uncomfortable. Just wait. I'm watching the movements right now. You know why? Because you know what's coming? A shakedown. It's going to be a shakedown. And when they come and they start beating them bushes, man, and he starts seeing the shit fall out of there, he's going to be like, uh-oh. Tried to tell you. From where there's smoke, there's fire. So much misery has been caused here. People, do y'all understand? Tyson Fury has been made very miserable behind this. Deontay Wilder has been made very miserable behind this. Old man Arum has been made very miserable behind this. There are a lot of fighters who are on NTK Global who had to go find somewhere else to go, another home, man. All behind this, and then content creators out here. You know, we've been made to feel very miserable behind this. Even my dog, I have a dog and cat. I woke up the other day, they heard me doing a video on Daniel Kinahan. The dog bit the cat. Real fucked up. But the crazy thing is, the cat just was going running around the house limping. The dog turned his back. The cat jumped on his back and bit him back. I was like, goddamn. I got cat and dog mob involvement in my goddamn house. I need to come and dismantle the organization. Fighting like cats and dogs in the house? What is this, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury 4? Get the fuck out of here. So I threw the dog in the cage and threw the cat in the cage. And speaking of throwing things in cages, how about this? How about this? Tyson Fury, of course, isn't the same fighter he once was. He's a shell of himself. Deontay Wilder is not the fighter he once was. He's a shell of himself. They both took a pound of flesh out of each other. Tyson Fury, many believe he was able to take remove a pound of flesh from Wilder because he had some help, right? And not just a little help. They believe he had a whole lot of help. But my thing is this. Now that we got the whole, drama show, like Triple G would say, the whole big drama show popping off, man. How interesting it would be if all of a sudden you make a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury 4. To me, that's a great fight to make. Great fight to make. You got Kinahan who's been snatched up. You got the investigators saying we want to know about the boxing involvement. You got Wilder who's saying, I got the facts. And you got Tyson Fury, Luck E. Fury over there saying, I beat them fair and square. I beat them fair and square. Deontay Wilder doesn't want to give me my credit. In it. I sip my tea, eat my biscuits. No, he don't say my. I sip me tea, eat me biscuits. Yeah, you go eat me biscuits and shit. Because I tell you what, you ain't going to be getting biscuits, boy, if these cops are unable to unearth some shit that there was some foul play. You know, how interesting it would be if all of a sudden those losses of Tyson Fury all get overturned. But it won't matter because it can't help to restore Deontay Wilder's health and confidence. All it basically does is allow him to say, I told you so. It gives him a get-out-of-jail-free card for people feeling he underperformed. He never had talent. He could never box. All he had was power. And when he got in there with somebody with somewhat limited skill like Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder wasn't able to perform. But if they come out and prove that Tyson Fury had some help with Deontay Wilder, he becomes a hero. And I truly believe you 20% of UK fans out there who just don't like Wilder because you feel he's delusional or because he's a yank, as you say it, I think you guys will be kissing his ass. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because he would have proved that he had the facts. I mean, y'all don't think that the shit is a bit bewildering, man, to know that there was some kind of arranging of multiple payments to Daniel Kinahan for them damn Fury Wilder fight? I mean, this shit just comes out of thin air. I mean, hell, he gonna give somebody $1 million, man. I mean, shoot me $1 million. You ain't even gotta give me that. Just give me $19.99 so I can get me some chicken and fried rice with some cucumber and watercress on the side and wash it down with a Malta. I mean, that's all I want, you know. Bob Arum, you giving this man all that? Fuck that. I'll talk about the fight. Matter of fact, don't even give me $1 million. Give me 100,000. I ain't gonna fix the fight. I'll talk about it. I may go out here at 50 years old with these damaged shoulders and do a backflip. You're supposed to be under investigation, people. When you got somebody giving a cartel leader millions of dollars, man. And then you got somebody out here who under investigation, cartel associates, arranging multiple payments on behalf of Kinahan. I mean, what are we talking about? You got a Kinahan cartel hitman making appearances. Everybody wants to be free. Nobody wants to be guilty. Guys making solo appeal, freedom bids. You understand? You got people out here who are involved in this Kinahan cartel who are making bids for freedom right now. You don't think something's gonna be shook loose? You don't think that some of the, like Deontay Wilder says, the facts are gonna start coming out? Look, I know y'all think that a lot of these gangsters and mobsters and all these tough guys and everybody wants to ball up their face and look like they're ready, like they just smelt a bad fart. I know you feel like those are the people who are gonna end up in police custody and while detained, they're gonna keep it 100% real and not talk bullshit. You sit there and tell a man, look, you're looking at life in jail. You'll never get out. No chance of parole. That's a worst case scenario here for you. Unless you talk. Yeah, we need you to talk. Yep. Doesn't matter if you flossed and brush your teeth, gargled, brush your tongue. Nope. Stink breath, everything. We don't care. You better get to talking. Because in jail, you'll have no women for you. There's no family. There's no cell phone. There's no good food. You don't go to sleep when you want. You don't wake up when you want. You got a miserable life until you dead. Cops like, we're not done yet. And I wanna know what's gonna happen as the investigation grows and they dig deeper. Now, of course, they're going to be looking at the Irish Mafia structure, right? And that's interesting, but I really don't care. But it's interesting because it just lets you know this is the kind of person that Tyson Fury was attached to and continues to shout out. That doesn't make you say, why would someone like Tyson Fury continue to come out here and say positive things about this person? I'm not saying he should say something bad. I ain't stupid. I mean, I got some goddamn street smarts. You just shut up. It comes to a certain point, man, that you listen a whole lot and talk very little. Why isn't Tyson Lucky Fury? I beat them fair and square. They don't want to give me credit. Why hasn't he just don't say nothing, man? The whole shit is interesting. Different layers to this whole thing. You got boxing, you got drugs, you got, people being, what do people say, unalived. You got different people in the family being targeted, man. You got some people they've been convicted already. You got this drug distribution network. You got this money laundering network. I mean, you got all kind of involvement with boxing and who's been intimidated and who's been paid off and corruption. I mean, all kind of things being discussed right now. It's crazy, man. I just believe all the rumors and everything are gonna get crushed. And when they sit there and they crush and they eradicate all the rumors and the dust settles and you get the facts, I think there are gonna be some key figures who are involved with boxing, fighters and promoters and referees and the commission and all these key decision makers. And fighters, you just throw them all in there. I think you're gonna see some people, man, go down. You see, because the big dog is arrested now. And I don't care what you say. You gotta be a very resilient person to be like, I'm gonna be okay with life in prison. No chance of parole. It's one thing to say, yo, you're gonna get 15 years, 10 years. I've heard people talk, they'll do that. They won't say anything. They'll do their time, still young enough to get out, have a life, good behavior, whatever. Maybe I get out a little bit earlier. And it can work. But when you start talking about no chance of parole, you're going to die in here. You'd be surprised what happened. Asshole gets tight and the mouth gets loose. And I'm just being real. They start coming out here and getting a hold of they got hold of the BlackBerry devices and all these electronic devices, and you think they're not gonna find some shit that's going on with some bullshit with boxing? You don't think so? People out here like, oh, why would they be interested in boxing? Look here, McNicholas, I didn't say solely boxing. We know what they're after, but he was involved with boxing too. When they start, see, this still kills me when people on the internet start talking out their cockhole. When you run an investigation, you don't limit the information you look into. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to stitch different things together, and you just don't know where the investigation may lead. It may end up taking them down a path where they're like, whoa, we weren't really looking at anything here in boxing, but now look at all this shit we just exposed. And then who knows where, if they find something, where that trail could lead them. I'm just telling you, man. This shit is interesting. Very, very interesting. Millions and millions and millions drug cash that you got forensic financial analysts scouring the world to track and to locate. Where could these millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars be? Where could it have been invested? That's all I'm asking. We understand a couple of decades, there have been investments in various legitimate businesses, property, transport, sports. Interesting, huh? Where the companies are used to launder drug cash. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm about to go jog. I just said, let me come in here and put this on that 20% of the UK boys. It's always talking about you Yanks and you Yanks. Well, how about this, you McNicholas, you tea drinker, biscuit eater? 80% of the UK boxing fans, they feel that, hey, there's some foul business here. Something's not right. They need to beat the bushes and see what falls out. But you 20%, y'all need to stop. Matter of fact, put down the goddamn tea. Be a real man. Sip a cup of coffee. Black coffee. Puff up that goddamn chest. And admit that this looks suspicious. Take accountability. I'm going to say it again. There's no proof, but it's not looking good. Somebody going down, and it's not Hood Champion. Just like Kinahan had powerful connections throughout the Middle East, even in Africa, the authorities have even more powerful connections. Because you can tell a man, I'll give you $1 million, $10 million, $500 million, I'll give you $1 billion. Just don't say anything. They'll be like, all right, cool. Then something to something lead to something. Now the authorities are on their ass. They're like, hey, life in prison, lifetime in prison, no chance of parole. That $1 billion won't mean shit. Won't mean shit. You ever been inside the house and you have poor weather outside, then the lights go up? No internet, no lights, it's raining outside, you just in the house. It's almost like being in prison. People go crazy with that shit. Got a little candle lit. You got your torchlight. And you're there breathing. Uncomfortable, can't stand it. And it's only for a couple hours most of the time. Maybe some people, based on the hurricane come through or something like that, maybe you lose power and shit for a week. People lose their damn minds. Now imagine being in jail the rest of your life, where you have no control of your routine. People start singing like birds, man. Start singing like birds. Anyway, let's see what happens, what evidence authorities can unearth. And hey, maybe nothing comes out of it when it comes to boxing. But Hood Champion's on the case. And for that 20% of the UK boys that's talking shit, it's all respect from my end. I like to be entertaining with the content. But I know y'all gonna bring y'all big bushy mustaches over here and talk shit, cause Fury's your boy. Remember, Hood Champion is for the people, by the people. And I'm not biased or rooting for anyone in particular. I just feel there's so much goddamn evidence there. Well, I would say not evidence. I would say there's so many like clues, man, and just it's too much to not ignore. I don't see how anybody can ignore this shit. Fury, chilling, not thinking about boxing, comes across Kinahan, have a conversation, trust me, lead you back to the top of the heavyweight division, unimaginable wealth. Ben Davidson's bragging about it. Fury gets back in shape. Dr. Usman Sajjad, the damn controversial man doctor who openly bragged about, so easy for fighters to skirt these testing processes, man, for PEDs. And all of a sudden Tyson Fury comes, he's fighting, he gets into Otto Wallen, his eyeball damn near falls out of his head. They don't stop the fight. No one could understand that. Goes on to the Deontay Wilder fight. Gets knocked out cold. They don't stop the fight. Referee tongue kisses him, wakes him up. Goes into the second Wilder fight. They cover the camera. Camera's looking all weird and shit. The gloves looking weird. I mean, it's just horrible, man. And Wilder's in the most filthy fight you could think of. Tyson Fury fought. Referee's not saying nothing, no warnings. He just lets him go in there, and it was just a disgusting outing by Tyson Fury. But he got the win, and a lot of us just felt like, okay, Tyson Fury just developed this Herculean strength with this new boxing trainer, Sugar Hill Stewart. By the way, why doesn't that motherfucker keep a shirt on? Why he always run around with this big hat that says Sugar with no shirt on? That looked more suspicious than Daniel Kinahan's involvement, his involvement with Tyson Fury and Bob Arum, and possibly fixing fights. So, but again, back on Sugar Hill, that looked a bit more suspicious. Authorities need to investigate his ass. Tell him, get a shirt on or throw his ass in jail. Lifetime. No chance of parole. That motherfucker need to put a shirt on. Hooks up with Sugar Hill, second fight, blast Deontay Wilder. All of us trying to figure out what happened. Wilder didn't know what happened. He started thinking somebody had, the words he said, they put the juju on me. Fury casted some of that gypsy hocus pocus bing bings on his ass. He thought somebody put the juju on him. Then he fired his damn trainer Mark Breland, which was the best thing to happen to Wilder in my opinion. Then he blamed it on the suit, and everybody laughed at him because he was trying to figure out how in the world did this guy do this? He couldn't understand it. None of us could understand it. We just said, okay, Tyson Fury, new trainer. Then he got the third fight. Wilder has a new trainer, new team. He comes in there. Looks like he wanted to unalive Tyson Fury with his hands. That's why he didn't take him to court. But he was saying he suspected some cheating. Getting the third fight, Tyson Fury clips him early. Wilder comes back, puts Tyson Fury down, puts him down again. Tyson Fury like he's out. But somehow Tyson Fury's like he had a Mario power-up. Gets his power back, comes in there, and they go back and forth, but Tyson Fury had the upper hand, and he stops him. And again, people are like, where Tyson Fury getting his power from? Then you find out about this guy, Usman Sajjad was in the mix. Makes you wonder. Kinahan's involvement in all three fights. Tentacles have reached, can get to key decision makers who can influence the outcome of a fight. Then you realize, man, Tyson Fury with the Usman Sajjad. Bob Arum giving somebody millions of dollars. Then you look at the gloves. You look at everything. The referee, you look at everything. You're like, most people stop and say something seems off here. But anyway, let's see if, like Deontay Wilder says, I have the facts. Let's see if he grows frustrated with this investigation and say, you know what? They haven't openly discussed anything boxing related as far as Kinahan and with Tyson Fury. I'm going to come now forget waiting for the documentary. What my boy said, the documentary. Forget waiting for that. I'm just gonna give you all the facts and shut everybody up. Gonna be interesting. Anyway, I should have been on the road running anyway 5 minutes ago. Let me get out here like it's trying to rain. Y'all keep cool, all right? I'm in the breeze.